Hello everybody and welcome to episode
17.
of the Pokémon Black Nuzlocke. This is, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's been a large gap in recording times. This episode's recorded at least a week after the last episode was recorded. But between then, I've really only done a little bit of work on here. I've just trained up Led Zeppelin at 36. It's holding the EXP share, so it should evolve pretty soon, because I was tired of grabbing Ducklet every single time I needed to fly. So I figured, you know, a good flyer would be appreciated for the team. So we've done that. So yeah, mainly the reason I haven't been recording is just because I've been very much enjoying playing Minecraft on my Minecraft server with my friends. If you guys want to see any of those videos, let me know, because we're doing some cool stuff on there. We're in 1.17, and we've just been like doing the new, getting the new blocks and stuff. It's been really fun. Our server, we've had it since version 1.7, where they added dark oak wood forests and acacia biomes. So that's really cool. We've had it for, I think it's over 8 years old now, which is really cool. Oh, we never fought this trainer. It's okay. But yeah, so back to the series. I've been enjoying playing that a lot, so I haven't recorded this, but luckily I had a huge backlog of episodes, so I've been doing daily uploads just to get them off my hard drive, because I was down to less than 100 gigs at one point just from all the footage I had, because I've got the raw footage, then I edit it, and then I've got the editing files and stuff, and then I've got the final render. So it's basically like I had every episode on my computer twice at one point in time, and I've been slowly releasing them just to get them off my computer and free up some space. So yeah, but I don't quite remember what to do. This is like starting to get to the point of the game where I don't remember much, but then again, there's not much reason. I mean, there's not much to do, frankly. So yeah, this is kind of the Team Plasma storyline here. Stop, Connix. That's the entrance to Relic Castle. You're impressive making it before I did. Dealing with the Desert Resorts Pokemon took longer than I thought. I only made it thanks to my Pokemon. Go ahead. Or Alder went ahead. Let's hurry. Alright, so we go inside. I'm actually going to put on a bit of a repel. Repel. They're at the bottom, so it's going to take a second. Repel. Actually, we want max repels, don't we? Do I have max repel? Yes, we do. We've got 8 of them. Perfect. So yeah, I'm actually a little bit scared of this place, because oh, we get sucked down. I forgot. If the ground type Pokemon in here are strong, we only have one good ground type answer on our team, and it's Simisage. What's this? We never got this before. Oh, it's just a revive. Okay. Yeah, our only good ground type answer on the team is Simisage. Where do I go? Oh, right here? No. Oh yeah, we never fought. Yeah, that one psychic right there. He had a Sigalith, and I was terrified of that back in episode. What would it be? Episode 6 or 7, maybe. I was terrified of Sigalith because the only answer I had to it was Boldor, and it could get like confused by Psybeam and stuff, which is very scary. This should not be a problem, even though we're weak to it. Dude, Steam is giving me a notification. Oh, don't pin to taskbar. Get closed. There we go. I don't care about Steam updates right now. And Amuna, and we'll just bite that also. So yeah, our Pokemon, it's honestly probably about time to swap out some of these guys. Like Upside Down is unfortunately, I think, not the greatest at this point in the game. Maybe swap it out for one of our water types to deal with grass, or to deal with ground types. But I don't know, because it's like our only other grass type that we have is Whimsicott, which I honestly don't think is much better than Simisage. I think Simisage is actually pretty decent. Most people say the monkeys are complete trash, but Simisage has been really good thus far for me. I've never used one this late into the game, but I really like it. But now we got Archeops, which is like absolutely incredible. So we actually might want to change its name, because I named it Led Zeppelin because it couldn't fly, but it can fly now. So let me know what you think of that. Because it doesn't fit the theme anymore. But what we want to do is we want to teach Fly, just so we can have a good flying Pokemon. So we'll teach Led Zeppelin Fly. We'll forget probably Dig. Do we need Dig still? Well, we can learn any of these moves again. Is Dig better than Rock Tomb though? I hate the 80 accuracy. So 50 with stab is gonna be 75. So Dig is stronger than Rock Tomb. So I'll forget Rock Tomb. And then we'll take the item away, right? So we take this, just hold no item, and we have Acrobatics, which is basically a 110. I did the same thing. It's a 110 base power flying type move, which is really good. And we can also give a flying gem to make it 50% stronger. So with that 170 power, what's half? No, it's gonna be like something 5. So it's gonna be like half of that's gonna be 55. So it's gonna be 165 base power. Essentially, it's. I don't think that's quite how the gems calculate the power, but it's close to that. But that's absolutely incredible. Hey, dude, Ryuko. Oh my god. Getz has told us, blah blah blah. Once we, I just had a stroke. Oh my god. Getz has told us that once again we should test how much power you have. We'll see if you can defeat Team Plasma. All right, whatever. So we just have a gauntlet of Team Plasma to fight for the second time now. Let's just see what they have, because I'm a little bit worried about the ones that have Croc Rocks, which this guy does. Okay, perfect. So Watchog, that's pretty easy to deal with. So yeah, like I said earlier, might want to start changing up the team. I don't know who to use though, because Excadrill obviously is really good. Emboar is just good type coverage. Like, we don't have another fire type that isn't Darmanitan, and our Darmanitan is pretty bad. We had a really bad nature and a really terrible speed IV, so it's like really, really slow, which is not what you want for Darmanitan. So Emboar is really the best fire type that we have, and it's also a fighting type, which the only other one we have is Sock. This is, well, I don't think Sock's really fallen off yet, but it does, like, it really can't keep up with the late game power of like stuff like Klinklang, Haxorus, and Excadrill. But so Excadrill for sure is on the team. Haxorus, basically, as soon as we beat Drayden, Haxorus will be incredible, I think, even though our Axew doesn't have the best nature. This next fight is actually one that we can use Led Zeppelin for, so we'll try that. Is Led Zeppelin. Go down here. Grab this, max potion. And boop. Trainer. Alright, this one's leading with a Scraggy and then has a Watchog in the back. Completely manageable. So we get to try out our new Led Zeppelin, fully evolved. No longer made of lead, it's just a regular Zeppelin. But we'll try out Acrobatics. Let's see what it looks like. Pretty cool. And dead. Not much to say there. So the Watchog comes in. This probably also dies. I mean, our Watchog almost died to a Palpitoad Surf. Yeah, that's max attack Archeops. Max attack EVs. We unfortunately have a bold nature, which lowers our attack, but max attack EVs still hits really, really hard. Oh, I don't know that I wanted to do that. That may have been a mistake. I kind of wanted to see if there's an item. Okay, yeah, there definitely is something to do here. What's up here? Is there an item? What is this? Oh, it's just a way back, I think, to get out. So this is the way to go. So this one has a Garbodor. A little bit scary, but completely manageable by a... Ooh, is Dig bad? I don't know if Dig... So Dig is 80 base power, doubled to 160. Yeah, and Acrobatics, as we just said, calculated it with the Flying Gem, but that's actually the exact same as if we had Stab on it. So Acrobatics is 165 base power, Dig is 160. So Acrobatics is actually stronger than Dig, and it doesn't let the Garbodor... Okay, I was gonna say, because they might try to set up stockpiles, and then try to, like, spit up on us, which is really scary, but that's fine. This thing could have Aftermath, I think, and it does not. Cool. So the next one has a Krokorok lead, so we will lead with Simisage for that. You know, I'm not going to bother healing that right now. I'll do that in a bit. Grab this item. Shadow Ball. Ooh, that's actually really cool, because we can teach that to, Mask already has it. But if we decide to train up, Jellyfish, that's a pretty good move for Jellyfish. I don't know when Oh no, I went the wrong way. I don't know if Jellyfish learns Hex by level up or by TM, but if we don't get Hex before the next fight that we need him for, then that could be a good alternative. And a Sunstone. Does Whimsicott use the I think Whimsicott uses the Sunstone, so yeah, that's pretty good, because then we can evolve our Whimsicott. Even though, technically, I think we already could have gotten a Sunstone. No. I'm pretty sure we could had access to one in Nimbasa City, so we already had access to that, but I don't think we're going to use Whimsicott because it's not... It has no niche over Simisage at this point, because it's not Fairy type yet, so we don't have that. Really, the only thing is that it gets access to Flying type moves, but we already have access to probably the best Flying type that we're going to get access to, which is Archeops. And it's this guy, right? This is where we were, yes. Okay. This is probably the Krokorok trainer, if I'm not mistaken. If I didn't skip someone on accident. And yeah, the only one Pokemon's got to be the Krokorok trainer. And we will bop him with some Seed Bomb. Alright, and that's it for this guy. Next guy's gonna have a Liepard and 2 Trubbish, so for that trainer, who do we lead with? Don't really... Actually, this is perfect, actually. Unknown P. Perfect fight for that, because in this generation, Dark resists, or Steel resists Dark, which it doesn't in the new generations, but this generation Steel is actually, like, crazy overpowered. And if anyone has watched my Heart Gold Nuzlocke, you'll see I used a Magnezone there. Whew, boy, that guy was... Magnezone was actually, like, stupidly strong in Gen 4. And probably this Gen 2, but we can't get it in this game. In Black and White 2, you actually do have a chance to get Magnezone, which is, if I get that, I'll be set for almost the entire game, I think. I'm just thinking ahead, like, the only gym leader that can give me trouble is Clay. Because it's got a good advantage against Alisa. Like, it's neutral, but it's like, I can hit her Emolgas for neutral damage, and she can't hit me for super effective. She can't even hit me for neutral. She's only hitting me for not very effective. For Clay, it suffers. For Skyla, it's really good. For Bryce... Actually, there's no Bryson in Black and White 2. But for Drayden, it's actually positive because he can't hit me for super effective with his stab, but I can hit him for neutral. Or he hits me for not very effective with his stab. I hit him for neutral with my stab, so that's good. And then for Marlin, the last gym leader in that game, Magnezone's really good because it's just electric type against water types. So Magnezone is incredible. If I get it, I'll be set. It's also good against Roxy and, I mean, I guess Berg too, just defensively. Yeah, fantastic encounter. I absolutely hope to get it. What is our level cap? It's 43, right? I think we're okay. Oh, an item. Want to grab that. There's a double battle somewhere. I want to be aware of that. Is it this? I think it was right here. I think. So we'll go up this way. Yeah, I don't need to worry about healing. Do we not? I think we should leave this someone else, though, because this next trainer has a... Oh, no, that was... Oh, the double battle is mandatory. Or maybe it's not a double battle. Maybe it is 2 single battles consecutively. Oh, I have to go up one more, I think. Where is it? Is it this? I think it's this. I'm, like, actually a little bit lost. I gotta put Repel back on. Alright. I think it's this right here. I think this will put us where we want to be. Yes. Okay. I think it's 2 consecutive single battles, but just in case it isn't, Pigstep is really good, and Led Zeppelin is really good too. So I'll lead these 2. If it's a double battle, then we'll be fine. It's 2 consecutive single battles, so we are completely fine. And I think these are the last 2 trainers. The only other guy I see is a guy with a level 60 Crocodile, which obviously we're not going to face it at this point in the game. It's a little bit, that's a little bit too strong for this this point in the game. So I don't know what to do next. I actually have no idea where the game goes from here. We're only 15 minutes in, but there's 2 encounters that we can get after this. So maybe we'll do that and then we'll have a bit of a shorter episode. Not sure. Because the next episode after this... Well, actually, we could get a 3rd encounter. We could even get 3. Depends on how long this goes. I really don't remember this part of the game that well. But I remembered pretty much everything up to Bryson, like, almost perfectly. I knew exactly where all the end fights were, where all the rival fights were, and everything. I'm actually surprised because I haven't played vanilla like through the main game of Black and White since they came out, I would think, or at least a little bit after. Because I've played through like up to Berg maybe 3 or 4 times since then, because I've like done Nuzlocks back when I was not very good at the games. Oh, I've always been decent, but like not great. Like I didn't like strategize or anything. I just trained up one team through the whole game. And I think I wiped to Lenora when I was younger, and I was also using easier rules than this. I just like didn't really plan out like I am now with like getting Roggenrola to resist her hits. I got lucky getting Sock. I actually watched my friend One Ups, because we're doing this together. I watched his strategy for Lenora, and he got, because he's playing white, he could guarantee Sock in the forest, and I just got lucky and got Sock and on the 10% chance. It was actually like 14% because we were repelling to dodge Pit of. But yeah, he got Sock guaranteed, which was super cool for him. Like that's what I would have done if Throw was better. I would have done that. But like Throw is unfortunately only good when it has Guts, and that's not guaranteed. Whereas even Sock with Inner Focus is good because it's fast and it hits hard. So we'll Moo Milk up for these. Yeah, I guess I'll just use one of Moo Milk. Sorry about that. I'm in a bit of a stroke. What's the last trainer in here use? Let's find out. It's a Trubbish and Live. Oh, wait, no, that was her. Yeah, we've already fought her. So let's see what's going down here. It should just be a cutscene or something. Hey, Alder. Oh, and Sharon? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I caught up. You two, come here. Come to my side. It looks like everyone's here. It seems that you are working hard to resurrect Reshiram, the other dragon type, aren't you? But it appears the Lightstone you seek is not here. Well then, congratulations are in order. Konix, you were chosen by our king. If you truly desire to keep the world as it is, where Pokemon live alongside people, you must bring the other dragon type Pokemon spoken of in legend and battle with our king. Otherwise, Team Plasma will steal every Pokemon from every person in the world and release them all. Release them? Do the Pokemon who live with their trainers actually want that? Is the liberation you talk about really just stealing from Pokemon from people? What's this? The champion Alder, even though illness took the Pokemon that had been your partner for many years, you hadn't had a serious battle in all that time, even you who ordered the Elite Four to protect the Pokemon League and left to wander the Unova region alone, even a champion like you now wants to protect a world where Pokemon and people live together? Team Plasma's king will show the people of Unova that he is stronger than the champion who keeps Pokemon bound. And just like the hero who founded Unova, he will be accompanied by the legendary Pokemon. He will give this order: trainers, release your Pokemon. For this, we prepared this suitable castle and the legendary Pokemon Zekrom for the legendary Pokemon Zekrom and our king. I won't lose. I'll fight all the trainers who love. I'll fight for all. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having a bit of a stroke. I'll fight for all the trainers who love their Pokemon, and for all Pokemon who believe in their trainers. Our king has no interest in you. He has already determined that victory against you is assured. So you stay behind just to tell me that? Make a fool of me? Of course not. I'm doing it out of kindness. Yes, kindness. To making sure our champion doesn't get hurt for no reason. Granted, the moment when someone loses all hope. I really do love to watch that moment. Well then, farewell. Damn, he just barged right through us. He could have gone around, but he's truly evil. Alder, what are you going to do now? It seems that my only choice is to return to the Pokemon League and battle N. But it bothers me to do exactly what Getsus wants. More importantly, what should we do about the Lightstone? Why don't we go outside for now? Yes, that's a good idea. It's hard to breathe in here. So do they take me out, or do I have to get out on my own? Okay, I'm out. Cool. It's hard to put into work. Wait, they said it's hard to breathe in there, so we go out into the raging sandstorm. Yeah, I'm much more comfortable out here. It's hard to put into words, but I'll never forgive them for this. What could that guy called N possibly want? Could he be trying to prove that he's right by winning a battle of the two dragons? The X-Transceiver. Konix. Hello, Konix? Oh, you picked up. Hey, Konix. Come to the museum in Nectarine City immediately. Right away. Got it? I mean, now. I can hear Professor Juniper's voice clear over here. Seems like something big is happening. I wonder what's waiting in the museum. I'll go ahead. Yo, he's flying. I wonder what Pokemon. Volcarona, maybe? I think Volcarona can fly. I'll look around here once more. Don't want to believe what Getsus says. You should head for Nectarine City. Because I remember it's a big deal, because no Bug-type Pokemon before Volcarona could ever learn Fly. And Volcarona was, like, the first one. Because, like, a lot of Bug-type Pokemon have wings, but, like, they're not strong enough to carry a person. And Volcarona is, like a pseudo... Not quite a pseudo-legendary, but very close to it. But it's a very strong Bug-type Pokemon. It was the first Bug-type Pokemon to learn Fly. And then I think Genesect could also fly. Something like that. Alder told me what's going on. Konix, you caught up. It seems something serious. Oh, you got caught up in something serious. Is this it? Whoa, isn't that the stone found in the desert resort? Yes, that's right, but is this really a dragon-type Pokemon? Surely, when I investigated Dragon Spiral Tower, I found elements that were dated to the same era as this light stone. I looked into that. Impressive as always. But you know, we're lucky, because what if Team Plasma, like, noticed the old stone at that time? That's a good point. It's clear that they were trying to steal a dragon skull so they could have revived the legendary Pokemon. If you would, Connix, take this. Wait a moment, Connix. If you take this light stone, it means you'll be the one to battle N if anything happens to me. Are you really okay with that? Yeah, we're gonna battle N. We've fought him. We're gonna destroy him without a legendary Pokemon because that's just the trainer we are. If things don't go planned, use the light stone. You'll protect the future for us and Pokemon. We're counting on you. Please take care of yourself. And we got the light stone. Let's go. We're not gonna use it at all. We're gonna just discard it. So we take the dragon-type Pokemon from the stone, huh? Oh, so how do we make the dragon-type Pokemon from the stone? That's it. We've got them, don't we? We've got those two. Go to Opaloosa City. The dragon-type... the gym leader of that Pokemon uses dragon-type Pokemon. The gym leader can know something. I'll wait for you there. Until then. So yeah, now we hit the plot convenient point where we can go to Opaloosa City and meet the dragon-type trainers there. And they should hopefully know something about the Dragonstone. Opaloosa City's Drayden might know something. Hey, Connix. Never forget you've always got Pokemon right by your side. I'm going to go back to the lab and do some research. Uncover what types of beings these dragon-type Pokemon were. If there's any way to awaken them. Cool. So yeah, now we head to Opaloosa City. Don't worry. If we find something for you, we'll come running. Sounds real serious. That's about all I got out of that. Do you know Opaloosa City? When you leave from Ice Rush City, head the tube line bridge. It's on the other side. Not good with directions, so check your town map. Thanks, Bianca. You're trying your best. So, we can fly over back to where we came from, Ice Rush City. And this episode is at 20 minutes, so I'll just grab a couple encounters and we'll see how long that puts us at. I think we'll probably end it after these two encounters. We can go to Tube Line Bridge and do the Opaloosa City stuff in another episode. So we'll heal up here. I think we're safe to grab Scatland out of the PC. Just thinking, because we got the strongest of the three encounters, which was Palpitoad. The other two are Stunfisk and Shelmet, Shelmet is very weak, and Stunfisk is probably not as strong as Palpitoad. Maybe it is. I don't know what moves it's going to have. But we don't need No. Who do we not need? Don't need you, I guess. I kind of like you for the resist. Unfortunately, I think Excadrill, at least for the purposes of catching Pokemon, is not the best. So we'll bring Watchog. We'll give him another chance. He's probably going to die one of these days to me being overconfident in his ability. So we need to head up this way. I believe it's this way. Right up through here. This should be Route 6 or 8. I don't know why I said 6. I knew it was not going to be Route 6. So let's run in the grass. Oh, we still have Repel active. Let's see if we can make it over to the Moor of Isurus, because there is there's a second encounter we get there. Oh, we might need Surf to get into the Moor. We'll find out. Looks like we might. I think she gives us an item. I don't think she's a trainer. Okay, the Repel's off. No, if she's spinning like that, she's got to be a trainer. Where's the Moor? Is the Moor only accessible in certain months? Maybe. Oh, it's right there. So let's get our encounter here. There it is. Okay, so it's going to be a Shelmet. Okay, well, there's only 3 encounters. It's Palpitoad, Shelmet, and Stunfisk. There's 3 locations, so you're guaranteed to get all 3 of them. Alright, so we will first start by hit... That was a complete misclick. I swear to God, dude. Scatland manages to crit every single encounter. That's my scuffed-ass Nintendo Switch controller scuffing the emulator, whatever. It's fine. We didn't kill it. I can't believe it. First of all, it lived, which is really good, because it's resisted a hit, of course. But, dude, Scatland has crit every encounter that it's ever tried to catch. That's so scary. The snail Pokemon. When attacked, it defends itself by closing the lid of its shell. It can spit poisonous liquid. What should we call this? I don't really have a snail song in mind, but I'm going to think and I'll be back. Alright, I've thought of a name. It's a little scuffed because the song name is really long. But, you know, frankly, I don't really care because this Pokemon, I actually can't evolve it because I never got Carablast. So, the song is Knights of Sidonia by Muse. because it's wearing like a knight's armor. But I don't have enough letters for that, so I'm just gonna call it Cydonia. Cydonia. I think that's how you spell it, at least. And that sounds like a cool female name, so that's whatever. Let's fight this trainer. I feel like just leading Led Zeppelin is pretty safe. So we'll fight her. Hopefully she doesn't have a water type. And then we'll head into the Moor of Icarus. Icarus. I always say Icarus, but it's Icarus, like I, and then Cirrus, like the clouds, and it also sounds like ice. So we'll head into the Moor of Icarus and get our last encounter, which is Stunfisk. Not great also, but, you know, it's an encounter's an encounter. So we will Acrobatics this. Hopefully faster. Hopefully just one-shot it. Yes, sir. Let's go. Cool. Cool. Annie. Alright, and we will take some love. Okay, Pecha Berries. Cool. Not necessary. So we'll go to our bag. We'll heal up the last little bit. Actually, oh yeah, Scatland did take damage. Okay. So we will get out of here. Lead with Scatland once again. Hopefully this time we won't accidentally try to kill our encounter. I'll be more careful. And here we go. More of Icarus. Don't want to hit any trainers. We're just going to run in this until we find our Stunfisk. And it might be a little while because we have to encounter a bunch of other guys. So I'll be right back once we found it. And there it is. Okay, Stunfisk. So we will Hypnosis. I'm going to use the mouse this time so I don't accidentally bop it. Oh, but it's got Endure, so we don't have to worry as much. Because I still do want to worry about it. Of course, we missed. Endure again. Hypnosis. Hit this time. And then we'll bop him with a Super Fang or two until, you know, I don't think this thing can explode or anything, so I think we'll be okay. Stunfisk actually might get a little bit of usage. It's got a good typing. Good typing. It's got an okay typing. It's got a good niche where it can learn, I believe it can learn Scald at least. I hope it can. Because it can hit Scald, Earthquake, and like Discharge. So you can burn, you can paralyze, and you can just hit them with a ground move. It's got good coverage. Unfortunately, it kind of gets shafted by its ability. It's got Limber as an ability, which is, it's, pretty redundant, considering that both ground and electric are immune to paralysis, at least as of Gen 6, but in this gen it's just ground. But in this gen it actually means that you can't get, glared, I guess, but you're already immune to Thunderwave, and any electric type move that can paralyze. But its skin is very hard, so it's unhurt, even if stepped on by sumo wrestlers. It smiles when transmitting electricity. So I need to think of a name for this boy, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so this one is a bit tricky also. I literally just looked up, like, songs about fishing, trying to find, like, a generic, like, country song about fishing or something. And I found a song, I Lobster But Never Flounder. I've never heard of it before. I listened to a little bit of it. It's pretty country. I'll just call this guy I Lobster and move on with my life because I don't plan on using this. Stunfisk isn't that great. Yeah. So Stunfisk, don't really plan on using it. We've got much better Pokemon. We've got a better ground type being Excadrill. And we've got a better electric type being Zebstrika. So, pretty redundant. But we can take a look at him, and we can take a look at the Shelmet that we got. Yeah, but, I mean, this episode is going to be a bit short after I cut out what I'm going to cut out of, like, the nicknaming and other stuff. So, that's fine, I think, because I think once we get to Opalistic City, there will be a lot to do. And there's also an encounter that I think I need to prepare a Repel Pokemon for, which I haven't done. But we got a Lonely Shelmet, which really, honestly, doesn't matter. Hydration is the better of the two, probably. Sticky Hole, I think, Hydration. And then we got Static, which is the better of the two abilities, but it's lax, so whatever. Don't really plan on using it. Yeah, so of the Pokemon that we have in our PC, Tusk is probably the only one that's going to get trained up. Like, here, we can actually organize it. Yeah, Kingchip. Yeah, Kingchip's the other ground type that we have. But, like, Excadrill, very good. Probably going to go with us Elite Four. Clang maybe will go with us. This actually is actually twice. Not bad. Might train that. These three water types are good. Basculin, unfortunately, doesn't carry its weight. Heart-shaped box, unfortunately, doesn't get any reliable recovery aside from hydration, rest, with Rain Dance. So Jellyfish is the clear choice between the 3 water types. But good nature, good move pool, honestly. Scald, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, Recover. Very good. Probably going to get trained up at some point. Maybe go with us to the 4, not sure. Axew will probably come. Lycostone, maybe. Maybe not. Survivor, probably not, because it's redundant with Pig Step. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. It's a bit shorter, but next episode will be a bit more exciting. I think we might be able to squeeze the gym leader in at the end. So stay tuned for that. If you've enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, and bye-bye.